The 8 Beatitudes. The Beatitudes in Matthew's Gospel are a core part of Christian ethics and a roadmap for living a life that reflects the values of God's kingdom. Each Beatitude pairs a characteristic with a promise of divine favor. Here are the 8 Beatitudes as listed in Matthew 5:3-10. Blessed are the poor in spirit, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. Blessed are those who mourn, for they will be comforted. Blessed are the meek, for they will inherit the earth. Blessed are those who hunger and thirst for righteousness, for they will be filled. Blessed are the merciful, for they will be shown mercy. Blessed are the pure in heart, for they will see God. Blessed are the peacemakers, for they will be called children of God. Blessed are those who are persecuted because of righteousness, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. Meaning and significance. The Beatitudes aren't a set of rules, but rather a description of a new way of living that is countercultural. They shift the focus from worldly power and success to a life of humility, compassion, and spiritual integrity. They also offer hope and encouragement to those who are suffering, marginalized, or striving for good in a difficult world. Poor in spirit. This isn't about material poverty, but about a deep humility and a recognition of one's own spiritual need and dependence on God. It's the opposite of being arrogant or self-sufficient. Mourning. This refers to sorrow for sin, one's own and the world's, and a compassionate grief for the suffering of others. Meek. This doesn't mean weak. It refers to a gentle, humble, and self-controlled person who is not driven by the desire for power or retribution. Hunger and thirst for righteousness. This is an intense, passionate desire to see justice and goodness prevail, both in one's own life and in the world. Merciful. This is the call to be compassionate and forgiving toward others just as God is merciful to us. Pure in heart. This is about having genuine, unmixed motives with a sincere heart devoted to God. Peacemakers. This involves actively working to resolve conflict and promote peace, not just passively avoiding it. Persecuted for righteousness' sake. This is the promise of blessing for those who suffer for their faith or for doing what is right. It acknowledges that living by these principles will not always be easy and may lead to opposition. The Beatitudes are considered a cornerstone of Jesus' teachings and provide a model for Christian life and ethics.